the old poet brought himself to a magnificent end. With a cigarette in one hand and nihilism in the other, he had found out that life sucks, or at least, the reaches of his mind assumed that, and at last, with last breath, he drank this deadly drop with a spark of pride. Now, as I have said elsewhere, God had revealed to me that the brain calculates towards the great injury or wound inside us, it calculates or thinks towards the injury. It is the injury of fallen mankind. We can easily detect this phenomena in our own selves. At every turn of our mind we are enticed by pride, which here is a false value of self, a spastic need, it is assuring and it is insane. The injured mind also likes the borders of paradigms of ideas, ways of seeing the world and reality, but limits our lies, and the mind does not allow us to see beyond the border of a paradigm of reality. It soothes itself by this anesthetic, it is a calculation towards the injury. If reality hurts, then the brain will turn from it. I think of this last line because in a dream last night I saw this being, clothed in white, but huddling nearby me, with a knife nearby him, a predatory huddle, as though he was waiting for me. Was he a fallen angel? A symbol of something? He was terribly real. Does the mind of the brain induce a sort of daze, delirium, to protect us from perspicuous reality, the perception of it? Will the brain trade a dream for a daydream because of pain? If I spend my pain in daydreams, will this angel of reality hunt me? But why should he hunt me? Because he cannot help it. I have denied reality, and truth, and hope. But while a daydream secures a little bit of peace of mind, it forfeits locality in space-time, in the fabric of the dimensions, because we must be found to outwardly stand in the fabric of reality to have a say. If I am afraid of reality, what will my brain do? It will trick me. If I don't trade with reality, through my brain, then I may not trade with life properly. I once had a dream. A heavenly portal of sorts opened. I stepped through, and there was Jesus Christ, but at that moment, he was made of plastic, like a puppet on a string, and dancing so for me, looking at me. Then he turned into his physical form, as it were, and we walked, and I met another king, and was given kingly things. Does the delirium of my mind seek God in a plastic form, a form for my convenience, a pocket God in case of need, a cell phone app, a little God app, in case of comfort? Who knew that realness was so hard to touch? So here the mind had tricked me, and so, for us in the light of truth, let us focus with clarity on God, find the avenue of seriousness, of realness, touching it with our very minds. This is a door, and behind this door is the ways of kings.